Hey, how's it going? Let's get it started. Kind of skimmed through this and noticed that like you're just like shitting on these guys. So I'm gonna have much to say, although I will do the review. Okay, starting off, I also would like to see champ select too, if that's possible. Let's see your runes a little bit. Can see alt tab here. Yeah, I was watching your lane phase. I think you do a pretty good job, to be honest. But I want to see the games where like you struggle or have difficulties. I think that'll help you more, way more. Yeah, when you're under like a microscope, those CSs seem like so easy to get. Like you shouldn't be missing them. Yeah, LeBlanc's not even harassing you. She should be like every time you walk up, she should throw auto attacks and push you back. And so far, like your lane management's it's good. It's fine. It's wave management. Maybe try to look to use your shuriken a little bit more to secure those ranged minions. Yeah, perhaps start thinking about that. Think you missed a little bit of CS that you shouldn't have missed here. Okay, now she's harassing. Wave's getting pushed in, so you play back. Yeah, she's not even harassing you or looking to harass. It's good. Yeah, you're okay. Okay. I was gonna say you're smurfing, but you missed this. Okay, I think this is just the first mistake that I see here. Try to get the ink out, but this is just strictly matchup wise. Okay, so LeBlanc chain goes like this, right? But then if you go over minion, she can't hit you. So here, I think you just did a positioning error here. Because you gave her the opportunity just to take the free E on you, right? If you're standing here, activate it. Maybe you didn't want to hit the minions with your shadow, but yeah, taking free damage here. That's the first. That's the first thing for sure. Against LeBlanc for sure, because this chain right here, I think she wins the trade, right? But you could easily win that if you just move to the left a little bit. Okay, so now it's like, okay, what are you thinking about, right? So the first thing you should be thinking about, what is my jungler doing? Understands that the crab is spawning soon. I think crab spawns later now. I'm not sure. It seems like it. But you should be panning your camera over to Kindred and seeing how much HP she has, how much mana she has, and what she's gonna do in the next like 15 seconds, right? Is she gonna challenge the enemy jungle 1v1, right? And will you be able to be there to help before LeBlanc is there? So this is this type of stuff that you should be thinking about. Cause yeah, I noticed that you haven't even looked at Kindred right now at all. And then you activate your W as she's entering the jungle. So I don't like this play because you're making a really big cooldown. Go on CD while your jungler is actively invading, and you should be thinking about the next steps to help her if she gets in trouble. And having a W down there is really not that good. So yeah, exactly as she enters the jungle, you use your W. Just something to keep in mind for sure. This is the first and second thing I noticed. Okay, so the red buff is gone. right? You know it's gone. You didn't look though, so you probably don't know. So the enemy jungler should be on the bot side doing this crab or going to gank bot in the next few seconds, right? So now you have to hover here and help your jungler just in case he needs help. And if the enemy jungler comes to gank, you'll be able to run to Kindred, right? So your position right now is very good and I like it. Also, I think Hecarim did full clear and is on Krugs. Because I think I looked at the VOD, right? So most of the time, junglers, I don't think junglers gonna full clear. I think they're gonna play for the crab, right? But Hecarim is a champion that if you level up Q W Q, your level 4 comes much faster, and then you put E level 4. And so like once you're here, you're level 4 and you're able to contest Kindred, who's level 3. That's kind of the theory around it. Kindred takes the crab. It's like a little skirmish top side. So like right here, this is something that you should be very wary of. Like they're fighting 2v2 right now. You should use a camera to see what's going on. Who use flash, right? Because the reality is like I think you should definitely think about roaming there earlier. Yeah, you need to look at least once. Be wary, cognizant of what's going on there. Okay, so like I think here you move your camera up, you see him, but it's like after the fact, right? It's kind of like coincident that Hecarim's coming down to check the crab. He's kind of a noob for the way he's playing. But yeah, you could have been there earlier. I think these opportunities to kill Hecarim don't come when you take your time, especially in solo queue. I think you took your time a little bit. So moving on, now you have double buffs. King of the Rift here, big Smurf. Look to utilize your gold here, but I can understand why you want to stay in lane because of this. This is just too greedy. I think you could have killed her. If you played a little bit more. She's only level 5, right? And then what you have to understand is once LeBlanc uses her W, she's done, right? So and since you have blue buff, increased cooldown, if you W forward and Q, she might use her W, and then you have to wait like what, maybe like 17. So you have 17 seconds to all in her, and it's much better when her W's down, right? So this is like a matchup thing. I think like with Zed, a lot about gaining advantages is about knowing matchups. So this is something that you really have to think about. Yeah, so here's good. Like you use the W, but you could have just W forward into her and then try to auto attack her, and then she'll try to W away. This is, yeah, I think you can kill her, man. I think it's worth killing her here, to be honest. The opportunity missed. It's good. He pushed the wave in. What is this Hecarim doing? Yeah, I want to see a game where you struggle, man. I really want to see a game where you struggle. This is just like the heaven sent game. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And Yorick kills Set 1v1. So 50% of the time Yorick kills Set. 50% of the time Set kills Yorick. So it just happens to be in your favor this game. Okay, when you roam, when you roam prior to the roam, like here, you should be thinking about, okay, where is the bot lane gonna be in the next 15 seconds? Where is it gonna be in the next 30 seconds? You know, is it gonna be pushed up? Is it gonna be pushed back? And then you shove the wave in, and then you look for the roam, right? Because with that extra knowledge, you have a better understanding where the lane's gonna be. Don't just shove and then look, right? You wanna look while you're shoving, so you can come to a better conclusion on where to go. Definitely wanna just hotkey bot lane just one time. And think about buying sweepers and then sweeping all of this while you walk down. Yeah, lane's not a good spot, but you're hovering Kindred side, so this is good. Getting ganked. Good W. You probably didn't need to all I'm just being hypercritical of you. I don't think ulting here is good. Save it for a kill. Bot lane gets a kill, that's really good. Good wave management. I like how you hold your waves. It's good. Put it in a safe spot where you can farm. Yeah, it'd be really nice if you had ult here. Okay, her W's down. It's really nice, her ass. I thought it was too obvious, but then she got hit by it. Could have been a little bit more deceptive with your ass there, but it was a good job. You know your range really well. Again, you need to be a little bit more aware of what your jungler is doing here. She's engaging with Set up at Krugs. Maybe you know that on the minimap, but you need to look as well. Okay, now you see that and you go. Yeah, so I noticed that you shove and then you look. I think you should be looking while you shove. I think channeling back is much better there. Yeah, I'm not sure what the play was, but I think just backing here is 10 times greater. You have 1,100 gold. If Pike's gonna escape like 90% of the situations he gets in because he can just press E. And I think that if he backed, he wouldn't have murked himself there. But that's just like, that's whatever, right? But I think this back needs to be taken, right? This back needs to be taken. I'm not sure what the play was, but for sure. Maybe you're waiting 100 gold, 200 gold. Yeah, I guess you wanted your Eclipse, so that makes sense. But I think that back is just better. Use the gold and then like just come back to lane and like I think you'll be able to kill it without Eclipse. It is a bad trade. Yeah, I think you just have to think about with LeBlanc, especially as a Zed player. Hold on. Trying to get the right moment here. Okay, this spell right here is actually a fairly slow spell, her E. And you should be able to press R or press W to dodge it. Honestly. It's a slow spell, it's a slow cast and it's a slow projectile. So just keep that in mind with LeBlanc. And like you should be able to sidestep it or dodge it with your spells. I understand that you try to use W here to dodge it, but it was a bit too late. Yeah, I think the movement you took right here, where you W, Q, and then you move down and then up. I think against LeBlanc it's always better to go this way, sideways. It's much harder to hit it in this situation. But yeah, she has to flash because you're just so ahead. And if you kill her, nice job. But yeah, I can understand how this could go wrong here. Oh, you have to think about dodging the chain here. For sure. Nice job, though. You're doing great. And your Upsios? Yeah, you're like fucking 30 up. 20 up, you're 20 up. Yeah, good wave control so you don't get ganked again. You're doing good, man. Look at that, free kill, kill Heckam again. Yeah, this game's over, yo. See how you kill him if you can. I think W auto is much better here. WW auto. WW auto. Yeah, I think WW auto is much better there. But maybe you just want to escape like that. Yeah, you're smurfing, yo. I was like thinking about how to get this kill here. But then you had the escape route and planned in mind. It's a good job. You're smurfing, yo. Okay, getting caught by the LeBlanc E. Yeah. Again. Against LeBlanc, you don't want to go up and down. You want to go left and right. For sure, yo. Just keep that in mind. It's the biggest thing. One of the biggest things I've seen about you. Backing Pike does, it's fine. Chunker, holy smokes. She can't even stand in lane with you. This is so bad for her. Yeah, I think also another thing is just like be more wary of your jungler and even use your camera a little bit more to look at what she's doing. So it just gives up on top lane, I guess, which is kind of funny. Nice. Yeah, this game's free. I don't think there's like much more to say about this game. Like you're roaming over wards and the enemy team is not backing. Like any of these guys get caught, like that was a nice try. LeBlanc should have looked to kill you here. So she showed on vision, but a better player will always be standing here with LeBlanc and the combo and you're dead with Ignite. So just try to keep that in mind. Yeah, the path you took is really iffy. That LeBlanc is not that good though. She's pretty trash. Yeah, so far I say like I think you're playing out of ELO. I don't think this is your true ELO for sure. I think you deserve higher ELO. This game's just a stomp out now. Only lane that's losing a bot lane, but seems like they're doing pretty good. I like that. Good job. Yeah, you're smurfing, man. Okay, teammates inting a little bit. You guys are so ahead though. Yeah, the way you're doing your camera should be used way more often in lane, you know, not when you're backing. I mean, yeah, when you're backing, but your allies are all dead. You don't even need to use your camera here. Okay, going bot lane to push is smart. Wow, look at this map. Look at this map sense by you, man. Good job. Okay, in this situation, I'd much rather push the lane. Okay, Kindred's doing it for you. It's fine. Can't keep going on this guy. It's worthless. He's worthless to go on. Even set. I think you'd be able to cream set if you use a combo on him. He's 1 in 6. Yeah. Even though he dies there, I think you could have chunked him earlier. Perhaps killed him as well. You need to stop going on this guy. It's not worth it anymore. Just wasting his. You're wasting like almost guaranteed kills. Putting a W on cooldown. Going for a Moo. Yeah, that's just insane what I just saw there. Alright, good night guys. Good night, good night. Okay, overall I think I want to see more of your gameplay. Hopefully you can record more VODs in the future. But if anything I said helped, man, good luck in the Rift, yo. I think we're just gonna. I think you guys just out team fight them in the end and push to get caught out and they win or something like that. But yeah, yo, good luck on the Rift, yo. Hopefully you send me another VOD, yo. Thanks for watching, man.